First off guys, excuse the giant mop on top of my head. I have had a little bit of a stressful day. Not anything to do with people, but driving in general. Also, a second thing, if the lighting changes, I do apologise. The weather today has not been good. Owls, they are so annoying, aren't they? If you're a learner driver and you've only been a learner driver for a couple of months now, or you've been on it for a year but you're only meant to be on it 6 months, but they keep changing, this is the video for you. Today I'm going to be talking about these little buggers here. Yes, this is an owl plate. I'm on these. Both me and my sister are on these. I've been on it for a month and a couple of days. In a week so far, so a month and 7 days I've been on these. Not only are they a bugger to put in your car because they don't stay, but everybody thinks they can ride your ass till you flip them off somehow. These things, probably shouldn't do that because I need that, are annoying. Talk about the benefits of having an owl plate. Just looking for a benefit of having an owl over here. Follow me. We're going to do this thing. No, I'm absolutely kidding. There are heaps of benefits from... There are benefits from having an owl plate. For one, you can drive. Like, rules you have to be to get an owl plate. First off, you have to be 16 as of January 1st, 2012, I think it was. 2013. Second, you have to pass a theory test. I did my theory test 3 times and only passed it on the 3rd time. I did it when I was 16, once when I was 18, and then when I was 19. I passed it. Once you pass the theory exam, you have your owls. The theory exam is 35 random questions. You're only allowed to get 3 wrong, and it's in this tiny box, which put me out of place. I hated it. I freaked out. I don't like small situations. You also have to fill out a long list of papers. You have to get an eye exam, well, not an eye exam, an eye test, and a photo taken. I would grab my license, but it's all the way over there. The photo's about this big on your license, and yes, you are allowed to smile. So that's that. Also, you have to drive with a fully licensed person who's had their full license for 2 years. You cannot have 1 drop of alcohol in your system, even if it was just a little sip and you think you're under. You probably aren't. You're allowed a 0 alcohol tolerance on your owls. So yeah, there isn't. You also have to follow the road code and all that. Sucks because you have 2 big yellow ugly owls on the back of your car. Like, the square's yellow and the letter's black. Like, I don't mind the black letter, but the yellow, oh. And people think they can ride your ass. Like, today I had this chick. I was driving from my house, which I live in town, to Palmerston North, which is a 45-minute drive on a main highway. I was driving at 90, working my way up to 100 because I didn't exactly feel, because it was a bit, the roads were wet, so I was driving to the conditions, so I drove 10 under the speed limit, and that was okay. You're allowed to do that. However, this teenage girl, I could see her in my rear view mirror, she was driving with one hand. You know, I'm not bashing how she drives, but she was getting right up my butt. So I pushed my car, or my parents' car, to 100. It was mine and my sister's car. My parents paid for it, so it's technically their car. To 100. I thought, okay, Ashley, you can do this. Like, don't be a little chicken anymore. Don't be a little pussy. You can go 100. You have done it before. You can do it for 45 minutes straight. Oh geez, what a joy that was. She was riding my ass all the way from Opiki to outskirts of Palmerston North near Massey. That's a 20-minute drive alone. She was riding my ass. And then I get the same chick on the way home. What are the odds? So my mum drove, like I drove in Palmy, and when we were coming out my mum drove from Palmy through Longburn. Just outside of Longburn she stopped, safely parked, and I took over from there. And hello, here she comes again. I'm thinking, is this chick following me? Like, what's going on? She rides my ass again. And then she passes me illegally. The yellow line was on our side, so we technically, no one should be passing at that time. So she passed us illegally. And I'm like, what is her problem? Like, so yeah, people ride your ass. Now I've never been pulled over. I have only been breath tested, and that's because there was a breath testing down one of the streets here, and they always do it down that street. So I had to stop for a breath test. I had no alcohol in my system. And he got me to count to 11. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Sure, I said 10, but 11. And he goes, you missed 10. I'm thinking, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, I don't care if I missed 10. I said the number. Like, I didn't say this, but I'm thinking, I said the numbers and it read my breath. Like, I don't care if I said 10 or not. He looks at my license and goes, yeah. He hands it back to me. Looks at my dad's license. Yeah. Hands it back to him. Looks at the car. Everything's legal. Yeah. See ya. And I rev the car. How embarrassing. People decide to pass you when you're going 50 and they're going 50, and then they chuck up to an 80. On a 50-kilometre road near a turn off. Like, you cannot, if you go any straight, you're going to hit a primary school. Like, stop, slow down, because we stopped at the same thing. Also, people decide to pass you after a red light. Like, you're sitting at a red light, it's just turned green. I just put it in the first gear because I usually sit at neutral and where the lights are, so I don't have to have my foot on the brake. Put it in first gear and I started to go. All of a sudden I see this motorcyclist with this L plate just speed past me. I'm thinking, and then we hit another set of lights. Red light. Now what did we learn? Nothing. Because you passed me and we ended up at the same red light. Well, you have to have these for about 6 months, and then you can go to your restricted, or you do not have to have a plate at all. You just have to carry a license and you can drive on your own. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. You know what to do. Leave a like below. Comment below if you've had any trouble when you've been driving, or all down there below. And I will see you next week.